Hello my friends, welcome to Anna's Violets. We are continuing our series about lavenders and I so much appreciate all your questions that you write on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram about lavenders. So that's why we are having this series now to answer every question step by step. Today I'm going to talk about why my lavender is dying. Hey everyone, I'm Anna and on this channel we're talking about plants and gardening. If you're into plants, if you like plants, if you grow plants, consider subscribing because we are talking about different plants on this channel and we learn from each other to grow even healthier and more beautiful plants. So today the question is about lavenders. Why my lavender is dying? I have received so many comments about my lavender is dying. It was just so beautiful in the store. I brought it home after 2 days. It's completely wilted. The leaves turn brown, the leaves turn yellow. Well, as for the yellow leaves, you can see the link here, and I'm talking there about 4 reasons, 4 causes of problems for your lavender and also how to revive your lavender. But today I want to show you these lavenders and talk about another reason why your lavender may be a little bit wilted, look a little bit, dying, and what is the cause for this and how to avoid this. Let's say these are the bushes in the store and you just saw them, they're growing perfectly, you brought them home or you brought them outside and after 2 days you notice that your plants are not happy at all. So let's consider the environment where these plants were. Most probably you have bought them from a greenhouse, from a garden center. And the thing is that in the greenhouses, garden centers, the air humidity is very high. And the reason why your lavenders may look unhappy after 2 or even 1 day is the change of the environment. So let's think about this. They grow in garden centers and greenhouses where they have this sunlight, they have the air humidity, which is very beautiful, which is very important. And then you bring them home. Well, first of all, the distance. Consider the distance. Maybe you buy the plants and you walk home. And even this 10 minutes outside in the spring when the air is not so warm yet, and if your lavender is not well packaged yet, then you can have this problem, because from a very warm, sunny, with a high humidity area, your plant for 10 minutes even, it is kind of in a very different environment where it can be windy, the weather can be a little bit rainy, or maybe even if it's warm, but this warm is maybe 18 degrees Celsius instead of 25 in the store, and this change in the temperature can already cause a little bit this stress, this shock for your plant. Okay, let's say everything was good on the way home from the store, from the garden center, and now what happens at home? Well, let's say we are growing it at home for a couple of days, right? This is this scenario. Okay, so you bring your plant home, you put it under the sun on your windowsill, and you think, okay, this is the place that my lavender should be, and why is it unhappy now? What's wrong with this now? I gave everything to my plant that it needed. But the thing is, again, from this very high humidity, you bring it to your home where the conditions are absolutely different. Absolutely different. And you can think, okay, there was, for example, the same temperature in the garden center or greenhouse, and it's the same in my area, in my home, in my apartment, or in my house. But the thing is that the air humidity plays a crucial role here. While these plants like to be on the dry side, but they like air humidity, and if you put your plant in a very dry area under the sun on your windowsill, the leaves may even get burned, and this is why your the leaves of your plants can turn brown. Let's say you bring your plant home and you are going to grow it outdoors. So you put your lavender on your terrace or in the garden. And again, because in the garden centers, greenhouses, the air humidity is totally different, and now it needs to adapt to your environment, to the outside world where it's windy. In a greenhouse, for example, they can have very stable temperatures, but outside in your garden, you can have a very sunny day, but then at night the temperatures can be really low. And this is what's causing problems for your lavenders. So it still needs maybe 2 days to adapt to the new environment. For the 2 days, it can be a little bit struggling, but eventually, if everything is fine, if the conditions are perfect for your lavender, it will revive and it will grow into a nice plant. If the leaves of your plants turn brown after 2 days, after a very short period and you have watered your plant. Maybe you have overwatered it. So the plants, your lavenders, like to be on the drier side, meaning that you need to water it thoroughly, but then the soil should be dry between watering. So the next time you water, make sure the soil is completely dry. Yes, it can be even bone dry, and if the soil is bone dry, you will see it because your lavender will show it. The leaves will be a little bit wilted, you know, a little bit hanging, but as soon as you water it, it will be revived again, it will be alive again and just thriving again. So it's better to water less, then you will see that the leaves are wilted, and then you water. It's better to keep it, you know, this balance until you learn when and how much to water your lavender, rather than overwatering it. The leaves will turn brown, and then you will need another problem of saving your lavender. Okay, another thing, we bring the lavenders from the greenhouse home, and we decide, I don't like these pots. And actually the roots are already coming out of the pot. I need to repot it. Let's do it right now. No, don't do it. Don't repot your lavenders immediately when you bring them home, because they still need to adjust to your conditions, your environment, your air humidity, your area in general in terms of light, water, air, everything. So if you just transplant it, if you repot your lavender immediately after bringing, it's already stressed because now it needs to adapt to your place, to your conditions. And then repotting, now the roots will need to struggle with a new pot, new environment, new soil, and it's kind of double stress for your plant. So the thing is, when you bring your plant home, give it maybe a couple of days to adjust to your environment, and then only then repot. I hope these tips helped you. I hope you learned anything new from this video. If you like, share with your friends, subscribe, click on the like button, and of course write your comments under the video, because I will be really happy to learn about your experience, to answer all your questions, to help you grow these wonderful plants. You can also connect with me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest. You will see all the links in the description of the video, and stay passionate about plants. See you next time.